What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live, first in the day, super early. To be honest, I woke up earlier, earlier, like at like 4 or 5, something like that. But to be real, I fell back asleep. Anyways, I'm back up again. It's like 7 now, and getting ready to walk the dogs. And have a good day, a chill day. Maybe some time to write some stuff out. To be honest, sometimes I'll be talking about writing, and I write, but just sometimes, to be real, I procrastinate. Sometimes I'm writing, and doing some things like that. So I have to take care of that. Also, on a side note, I have been learning how to let go. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to my mentor, Ralph Smart Infinite Waters. For real, but it's just like I know a lot of people have a lot of different things on their plate, a lot of different experiences, a lot of different problems and challenges because it is life. And at the same time, we can still overcome it. It's just I'm going through it too, but I'm having just to let go of my own mental, physical, and spiritual health. To be real, you know, and just have the mindset. At least I gave. I remember that's what helps, gives me peace of mind. To be honest, I remember my mentor says, give, even when you receive nothing back in exchange. Give, you know, without expecting anything back. You know what I mean? And that's literally what I've had to learn. I guess obviously you can say part of that's becoming a man, growing up, maturing, fatherhood, this, that. I understand. Okay. It's just a big lesson and shift of awareness to learn, to be honest, because what I'm dealing with was just over material stuff, to be honest, that's been taken from me. But I just alchemize that and say, hey, I give it whatever. I give it without expecting nothing back. You know, there's no way to force somebody to do something. Unfortunately, not everybody is reciprocal like we are. Not everybody has a good heart like we are. So it's like, instead of stressing out about it, just have your own peace of mind and just do your own life and connect with the ones that do, and whatever. Because I feel like it's a test, to be honest. I feel like it's a test, to be honest. So, I don't know. But I'm not gonna stress out over it, you know what I'm saying? Like dealing with difficult people, toxic, difficult people, I just gotta let that go and let God, let the universe take care of them for real. Because karma will catch up with them ASAP, ASAP, you know. But, anyways, letting go, moving forward, that's it. You gotta let it go, let it out, move forward. Especially, you know, looking at the bright side of things, at least it's just material stuff, you know. I remember someone scammed us out of money one time. They stole it. I remember another time I didn't get paid from a client, they lied. I remember another time I've had massive, insane delays on compensation for money. I'm, I've had times, you know what I'm saying? I'm overcoming a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? And like driving someone 8 hours for them just to dump you and steal your phone and never see you again. And they overseas somewhere. You probably ain't gonna see them again unless some miracle happens and they finally lose their damn ego and learn how to apologize and actually be real about stuff, you know. But that's in the past, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let that overcome me for real. I'm on to new stuff. You know what I mean? I'm on to new stuff. I'm glad to be united with a beautiful vegan now. Finally, it's amazing. It's amazing how a simple change in food diet nutrition can bring people together. And peace truly starts on our plate. It truly does start on our plate. So that's why I'm grateful. You know what I mean? Because I'm 2.5 years into doing this vegan thing, and many people don't even have the balls enough to go vegan, or the boobs enough to go vegan. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm not better than nobody. I'm just saying it takes a lot of discipline to do that. It's a big lifestyle change from, eating just fast food, fatty food, comfort food, greasy food that you've been fed and lied about for so long of your life, and then transition over to do something completely opposite. It's very extreme, and it's supposed to be a process, and it is. And I'm still on it. It really helps strip the layers. And I guess I'm grateful, to be honest, because it strips the layers. You know what I'm saying? It strips the layers, and it shows to be the bigger person, the better person, whatever. And that's what I am. I'm the bigger person. I'm saying that as a mature, for real. Like, I can only imagine what the rest of the world is going through. I'm just sharing my own unique perspective, but I already know you don't do nothing when you just complaining, when you just stuck, when you just arguing, when you just ruminating, when you just trying to comprehend something that's stressing you out so much. Insanity with a toxic, evil person. It don't serve us at all. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just going to result into something really not of service to us. You know what I'm saying? Something very problematic, chaotic, unhealthy, toxic, and over the top for the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tough pill to swallow. But I remember my mentor, one of my mentors, he's been through similar experiences too. To be honest, I'm kind of a nerd about that. I remember once I looked up his stuff, to be honest, because I really resonate with him. I have him buying his supplements and everything, meeting up, at his fitness expo showings and stuff like that. It's a verified brother, you know what I'm saying? And then I learned just from them, like it said, it takes a more powerful person to surrender, you know? And like that's true. Like it's very true. I'm no saint about my past, but at least I'm glad that the little few rocks, the little few stepping stones have helped me to see, you know, the crossroads. You know what I'm saying? And to, I guess, test the waters. You know what I'm saying? To see what's up with the waters. You can test the waters, and some sharks can keep, you know, scraping you up a little bit, or you can test the waters and just have a nice surf session. A nice surfing session, smooth and everything with the juice, guava juice, whatever. And that's basically what I'm doing. It ain't like we got it all figured out or anything. It's just like, the metaphor I'm using. It's just life is a wave. So it's like, how do you want to ride the wave? How do you want to ride the wave? Do you want to ride the wave and experience the wave, the natural flow of the current, of the tide, of the wave, of the wind, of the elements, and still be deeply rooted and grounded and safe, just stable, or you want to test the waters, of life and have the shark have some bites of you, and possibly fall off into rocks and stuff, or have a jellyfish sting you or something like that. So basically, y'all see the picture I'm painting. So I'm choosing the smoother side, Yes, it's different. Yes, it's difficult. No, you're not supposed to get walked over. It's just some of these things sometimes are unexplainable in life. I'm saying, like, at least if you're alive, you know, things can always be worse. So that's just one thing I always keep in perspective. Just the fact that I'm alive is a blessing, you know, and a rare thing, honestly. I don't know about all the people my age, where they're at. I haven't been seeing none of them, to be honest. I don't know what friends are like, to be honest. I barely have any friends, you know. I barely do. But they some close, real ones with meaningful conversations. You know what I'm saying? So all I know is the fact that I'm alive, I'm grateful. Because I know for sure not everybody woke up today. I know for sure many of these people that we praise, many of these celebrities, many of these, you know, people, tough guys and tough girls, this and that, they didn't make it to see today. And that's just a blunt truth, to be honest, because they chose that life. You know what I'm saying? They chose that fast life. They chose that to go out like that, to be honest. Y'all can whine and cry and try to defend them all you want, but that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you get yourself involved in doing activities and stuff like that, that's, you know, harming others severely, you know what I'm saying? Chaotically, like that, just fast paced, extreme violence, guns, weapons, just mayhem. That's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna come back to you. And thank God I've lived a peaceful life. Of course, I have had plenty of impulsive moments, but I haven't gone so far as to kill someone for real. You know, and sometimes going through some of those turbulent, impulsive situations that really bring some stuff out of you, you see a lot going in a few split seconds. So you got to make a decision what you want to do. You know, and I guess that's the whole red pill, blue pill, to be honest. And for me, I chose life. I chose life over death. You know, love over fear, for real. Because that's that. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a soul, I have a heart, I have a spirit. I'm real, all of that. So that's that. I've been heated. I've been super hot headed, like all the way to the furthest galaxy possible. That's how far. That's how hot my head has been. Like just like those cartoon shows, the Roadrunner stuff, like where like when the character gets mad and then all of a sudden like the smoke comes out of his eyes, comes out of their eyes and throughout their ears. I've been like that before. I've been like that before. I'm no saint, but I do have emotional intelligence. You know, for real. And not everybody has that. And I've heard other people's stories, and I'm glad that I'm preventing those mistakes from happening to me. Thankfully, that's why I'm gonna start writing even more because it helps me to process some of this stuff well, for real. Because this is bigger than what we thought. You know what I'm saying? There's some people walking around and they done some shady stuff, and you can sense it in their aura, feel it in their vibes, you know, or they probably not even here no more, you know, they gone, they lost, and they fell off for real because of that, because of them continuously doing things out of evil and out of spite, you know what I'm saying? So I know that was a deep message, a very truthful and real message to be honest. So I know sometimes you just want to punch the wall and scream, you know? For real, sometimes it be like that, honestly, about silly stuff, But then, like, when you just keep in mind, hey, just surrender and just focus on your heart rate, somehow, some way, it's got to work out. Our inspiring mentors out there and coaches and guides out there are proof that it is possible. They may be a lot older than us, but it is possible. So we just have to be patient, be mindful, and just take it one step at a time and know it's possible, you know, and just also be grateful that we're wise enough to be intelligent, and that's why I'm eternally free and I'm developing this peace inside for real, because that's one thing I've always noticed throughout my life. I'm very sensitive, and a lot of that comes with my heart space. You know what I'm saying? A heart, a gut, all that stuff. Heart feeling, gut feeling for every type of decision, especially since I've become a vegan. That really amplified my own sensitivity towards life in general. No, I'm not no saint. Yes, of course, it has been a process in a way, almost like an initiation into being a vegan. That was a lot of turbulence, a lot of rough waters, a lot of dark patches, sad nights, stressful nights, sleepless nights, mental, emotional, physical states. Many of you probably won't, will never understand, honestly. I don't even know, to be real. But yeah, only the real ones will relate. Anyways, just the point of the point I'm saying, the point I'm expressing is just, focus on your heart space. I'm working on having a lot lighter heart while I get the rest of the stuff off my chest, for real. Because it's not healthy to keep holding it in, and it's also not healthy to keep ruminating on toxic stuff that doesn't serve us. It's good to express it, to let it out in a mature way, a mature and healthy way, and just to make peace with it. I know I sound super cliche, but trust me, that's literally all you can do, because nobody controls anybody. And I guess that's liberating in itself, to be honest. We're free. You know what I'm saying? We're free. And what we do with that, you know, is what we do with that. You know what I'm saying? I support real true love, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that's truly meant to be in your life, in our life, the scenario, whatever, will be. You know what I'm saying? I'm making peace with myself that I'm worthy. I don't need to chase nobody. I don't need to force nothing. I don't need to run after nobody or nothing. Nope. It's supposed to be fluid, mutual, harmonious exchange. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not insane. You know what I'm saying? I'm aware that I'm not insane because I have these connections with other people that I vibe and resonate with. You know what I'm saying? So that's what helps me realize this, you know. So see the bigger picture of certain stuff, you know. But anyways, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But yeah, that's one. It's because we have to live with ourselves. We have to live with ourselves. So that's the reason why I express this stuff about peace, harmony, all that stuff. Of course, no, I'm not a saint. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, nobody on the whole planet has a clean slate. Nobody has a clean slate at all. Nobody. Nobody at all. I don't care. I don't care who it is. Nobody on the planet has a clean slate. I really don't care who it is. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many followers, subscribers you got, likes you got. I don't care what kind of house you live in. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how pretty or ugly you think you are. I don't care. Nobody has a clean slate. Nobody at all. No matter what. You know? And that's why love is the only truth there is, because real true people are bold enough to actually admit their mistakes, be real with their mistakes, apologize, and even just like carry themselves throughout life, in a transparent manner, to where they don't think that, to where they're not cocky, to where they're not so extremely driven in their ego to where it's not, just falsely living a lie. So they're not just living a big lie, falsely living, so superficially, scandalously living, plastic type of life, just very shallow living, you know. You don't have to do that at all, you know. Just realize nobody has a clean slate at all. And it's much more appreciated when people are more authentic and real and truthful about the stuff, respectful, you know, mature, all that stuff. When people actually come off like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever notice when sometimes some older mentors and coaches or whatever, and they share their stories or experiences, and like they're very transparent, very real, very honest, and like you can hear the highs and the lows, you know what I'm saying? Like you can hear it out, you know what I'm saying? You can hear it in the energy, you can sense it out, that hey, they may be real awesome, real successful, real healthy, real improved, you know what I'm saying? Like a superhero, like we are. And at the same time, you also sense, that extreme dark side, or maybe traumatic stuff, you know, like another side, you know, to them in a way that can possibly even be scary, whatever. But you don't know. It's kind of unknown, you know what I'm saying? But they've been through stuff too. And it's only those few real folks that are still standing, able to, go outside and walk to the gas station, us free beings, that are able to really express and embody that type of aura energy where it's full transparency of our aspects, you know what I'm saying, of us. So, anyways, let go, and I just have faith that the universe will take care of you. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live